All right, we're going to move on to the questions portion. We have 5 pre-written questions that specific members of the audience are supposed to ask. And we'll start with the first question. Makes things infinitely easier. Okay, first question we have. Tradition is an integral part of campus life at Tarleton State University. But with a changing campus comes changing traditions. 2-part question. Are traditions still relevant in the expanding university? And how would you balance progression with value traditions? We're going to start down here at this end. We're going to let you make your first point. You have 45 seconds. And then following your teams, we'll have 45 seconds to rebut.
90 seconds.
All right, 90 seconds. Okay. You have 90 seconds to make your point. They have 90 seconds to rebut.
Thank you. Traditions are, like I said, very important to us. But if someone is, the organizational wall is falling apart, it wouldn't be logical to repair it for financial reasons. If we did reopen it, then we could look into doing that, but there are always other things that we could do, such as a brick, much like the A&M system has. I believe that would be something that would be very nice. And yeah, it's short and simple.
Tradition absolutely has a part in progressing university. With things, we're even bringing back things like May Fete and older traditions. So as we progress, we almost look to the past in order to progress more, if that makes sense. I guess that's my spill on that. Do you like to add anything?
A key part of leadership is being able to adapt, and with the new wave of students coming in, you have to be able to adapt the traditions, not adapt the traditions or change the traditions, but to be able to advertise and to inform the students about the traditions in a way in which they understand. So traditions are 100% still about a Tarleton, and it's just all about how you relay the traditions and get them involved in the upcoming traditions. Or not upcoming traditions, but get them involved with the incoming students. And that'll be it.
All right, I was a little unclear at first. What's going to happen is the first team will basically state their point. They have 90 seconds to do it. The following team will have 45 seconds to rebut that topic and then put in their own information for another 45 seconds. So a total of 90 seconds. Okay. Now that everybody's clear, we're going to start with Jay and Emma here in the middle. As you all know, communication between admin and SGA and students is not ideal. How, as student body president, student body vice president, do you plan on improving this relationship?
Like I said earlier, we wanted to establish a student advisory council, which would enable more students who want to get involved within SGA to have that opportunity and not necessarily be in a position such as Senate or in-house. They would still be able to work with administration and build that relationship because, like you said, it isn't great at times, but you definitely have to have a working relationship to better the school, just provide a better school for the students. You want to add anything?
I think it's important, and being a current member of SGA Executive Council, we've held presidential dinners, and I think incorporating more of those and different varieties of those, if that makes any sense, is important because it gives you a chance, it gives students a chance to connect with faculty on a different level to where they don't seem, or faculty administration is not this big bad wolf as many students feel that they are.
Okay, I agree with what y'all say about the presidential dinners, and obviously it is very important to build strong relationships with administration and the students. What we're wanting to do, or what we think would be a great idea, is within the executive council is to build these relationships and help make a seamless transition in between the years to come, so that whenever we're gone or whoever else is gone, there will still be that communication in that relationship, so that we don't have to start over every year with the relationship and starting to get to know each other, starting to build up that communication. It'll just always be there.
relationship between the administration and the students is, I would say, not ideal either. I do agree it does need to be strengthened. Past experiences, personally, between committees, I've worked with them. It's a lot of fun. I actually really do like it. But just, making an open or non-organizational placards in-house, that might be a way to get more students involved in SGA and give them the opportunities to work with administration, and I feel that would be pretty beneficial. Do you have anything?
Okay, our third question, we're going to start down here with Scott and Sammy. What is your view on leadership and how it applies to the position of student body president or student body vice president?
Our position on leadership is all about teamwork. Leading a student government is not about one person, it's not about two people. It is about an executive team and their leadership on the Senate and on the House and on every student they meet, no matter if it's in the math building, it's at the bar, it's at Walmart. It's all about teamwork, and it's all about coming off as professionals, and they can be respected professionals to make the best executive decisions for the students and people who are directly involved in student government.
I agree with Scott in that it's a teamwork. It's not one person. It's not two people. But I also think that it starts with one or two people who can influence a smaller group of people, such as an exec council, and then it goes on to affect the whole organization. Which I know our hope for SGA is to see it become the premier leadership organization on campus. So that's what I think about that.
I agree with both statements about teamwork and, it starts with one person. I also think it also can be leading by example. Just, leading by example by faculty, other people before us, and just being there for, everyone else, trying to be more involved in different organizations on campus, and just, being the actual voice for you guys and everything else. That's the plan.
Okay, our last two questions. One is just for the president. Second one is vice presidents. We'll get to the vice president here in a moment. First one for you, Jacob. We have some great choices this year for student body president. What makes you the best candidate for the position?
Thank you for the question again. I would really enjoy this position. I have some amazing ideas. If anyone would like to sit down, I can definitely do those. The Constitution is to act as the official voice of the student body of Tarleton State University, to examine issues that affect the welfare of the student body as a whole, to recommend policy to the university administration in regards to the issues that affect student welfare, and to impartially represent the various interests of the students and the recommendations of student policy. And I feel that I could very well uphold all of those. I have lots of great ideas. I'm pretty good at ideas, and that is why I would love student body.
This is my second year in SGA. It was the first organization I was ever a part of at Tarleton, so I care about it a lot. I think we have some really good ideas as well. I told you about them a second ago. And I think what kind of sets me apart is, not really sets me apart, but I'm involved with a bunch of organizations throughout campus and have been through SWAT and TAC, and SGA can be a very unifying organization, unifying organization for all of the organizations on campus. That's my vision for SGA.
The reason I'm the most qualified candidate for student body president is I have the most experience up here. I have been in SGA for all 3 years. I was a freshman on the Freshman Representative Council. I was a sophomore class senator, and this year I am co-director of the Freshman Representative Council. I'm also serving as the Chancellor Student Advisory Council representative for the Executive Council, and I have dealt with student government issues not only on Tarleton's level, but as a system-wide level. And we went to COSGA this year, Sammy and I. We got a lot of experience and feedback from them, so we have a lot of great ideas brought back from the Conference of Student Governments, which is student governments from all over the United States, not just from Texas. And thank you.